And we're up.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the couple weeks where we didn't do anything as I was on vacation. But we're back at it. Before we left, you guys were uh, fighting the Lord of the Feast and all of his Garmyr minions that were around. I'm sure there are still a handful out roaming the cities, or roaming the city, singular. But you guys were able to defeat him after a 3 session long battle. And now you are free to explore the cathedral on your own, where you're looking for some documents for Nock to be able to prove his nephew's lineage, and also for a seal of Drakkenheim that will help you enter the castle more easily. That sound like everything you're trying to do?
I think so.
All right. Let's bring you to the cathedral. I have moved you guys to the front where the main entrance is. Mostly because the way this thing is set up, there's like 3 or 4 levels to it, and the dynamic lighting for it makes things weird. And yeah, so I just brought you to the front entrance where maybe things will be a little easier to navigate. And let me see if I can find a description for this place. All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Normally, when I have pressed to push to talk enabled, and normally when I push it, I hear a little beep, and I wasn't hearing that. Anyway, coming to the front of the cathedral. Um, broad cobblestone streets wrap around an immense Baroque cathedral uh, in this square. The structure dominates the plaza, completely dwarfing the nearby buildings, with 250-foot tall spired central dome that looms large over the gently sloping rooftop of the surrounding townhouses. The main dome is flanked by 4 stocky towers, meticulously decorated with religious iconography and angelic sculptures. Between each are semicircular stained glass windows 50 feet high. Thus, the building has a roughly square footprint. The outer facade has rows of alcoves containing life-size statues of paladins and devout clerics. Broad steps lead up to the columned entrance, where a massive rose window rests above 3 sets of golden double doors embossed with heavenly visages. Splayed out before the majestic building is a sprawling and ramshackle camp of makeshift hovels, smoking pyres, and improvised barricades, which are the things that the Garmyr had sort of set up to protect this place. Anyway, you guys are there, and you can see the Garmyr actually destroyed those double doors, and you're sort of free to just walk in if you want.
Should we take a second and heal up Hudson and Bull?
It's probably not a terrible idea.
Does
We
Hudson have any
probably
good options
should.
for that?
Should maybe
Do you
use,
guys have any potions, or are you thinking
Yeah,
maybe
because
use?
I took some healing potions.
I do have some lay on hands. I could kind of use up some of too.
Oh, Finch, I'd love if
Yeah.
you touch me all the day long.
I mean, those lay on hands and spells might be more useful in a battle, whereas the potions you can get the full on effect when you're outside of battle. Whereas when you're in battle, you might want to use it as a bonus action or something.
Something else to consider too, though, is that when Hudson heals, he also heals himself,
There.
so he gets a twofer.
I just don't really want to use his spell slots without him here.
I guess we could let him die.
I mean, how low is he? Like, I've got like 40 lay on hands. I can give him something. And we'll be all right.
I don't want to do information. I want this to go away.
Toll the dead. Who you killing?
He had the information out so that it was taking up a lot of space on his character sheet, and I wanted to close it, and I hit the wrong button. So he used a lot of spells in that fight. He's got 2 level 4, 2 level 2, and 1 level 1 spell left.
What if we use the level 1 and then some potions?
Okay.
Because he's a life cleric and he gets a ton of extra mileage from any spell that's leveled.
Yeah, he can do a cure wounds, a level 1 cure wounds.
Yeah, maybe just
Yeah,
have
that's
him.
fine.
Maybe have him use that on Bull and then have him drink a potion. See where that gets us.
Oh. So let's level 1. There it went. So 9, but he gets bonuses. Let's see. Disciple of Light.
Oh, I definitely forgot. I got my ring of spell storage. I could just use that. I forgot which spells to put. I got it ran down. I have a healing word level 2 in the ring, and I have a mass healing word level 3.
Oh. Well, let's see where you end up after this. So that's 9 plus you'll get +3 from his Disciple of Life. So that'd take you to 12.
And then he'll get another 3 back, I think.
I mean, if I pop that level 3 mass healing word, me, Finch, Hudson, Amnar, all get some HP a little 11.
Another way to think of that, though, that's a bonus action full team revive. As long as you're not
Yeah,
dead, you can pop
but
everybody
the
in
problem
one
is
bonus action.
I'm also the barbarian.
So, real quick, does Blessed Healer and Disciple of Life stack?
I think so. So if he heals himself, it's also super efficient.
Okay, so Blessed Healer get. Oh, that's for him, not the other person. Okay. Um. I think he messed up something that I gave him somehow. Oh, I'm reading the wrong thing? What? Oh, there we go. So that's 12. And what's your proficiency for? Oh, that's 16. So you'll get 16 health back, Bull, from this one level 1 spell. And but so Blessed Healer, he'll only get 3 life back. He doesn't get the entire healing spell, right?
Right.
All right, so that brings him up to 14 total hit points. And yeah, Bull, you'll get 16 from that spell.
I mean, I got 41 HP. I mean, I can live with that.
Yeah, Hudson only has 14.
Does,
I don't
does that mean I
know.
should be the healer for Hudson and use my level 2 healing word spell in the ring? I mean, I will. I'll use it on Hudson.
Yeah, he doesn't have any potions listed in his inventory, so I don't know if he's actually got any or not. He might be writing them somewhere else, but somehow I doubt it.
I think he's either forgot to write them down or he just doesn't keep track of them. You know what? I'll
Well,
be a healer. I'll give him the level 2 healing word spell I got in my ring. I don't know how
is
you
it
guys are calculate.
is it mass healing word or just regular healing word?
Healing word level 2 is what I have written down.
All right.
If
If you want
mass
to,
healing word level 3 and healing word level 2 for my 5 spells.
all right, roll healing word level 2.
I don't know how to do that one. I'm not a healer. I just have it in my ring.
Oh, I will do it then.
Let's get that erased. And I don't know if because it's Hudson's spell in my ring, does it get all the bonuses of from Hudson or not? That's the question for you guys to figure out.
I'm going to say yes for this particular instance, just to get things moving along. So you'll get 3 additional healing, I'm going to say. Uh, 2,
Well, doesn't like
2
this.
plus
If I
the.
use it to heal Hudson, or is it
Yeah,
just for myself?
I don't think 3 health points are going to be the make or break point. So just take 3 health points. Um, and then so that's 4 and 7, right? Yeah. So that's 11, and then he gets the spell level plus 2. So that's three extra, bringing us to 14, and then proficiency bonus, which would make it an additional 18. And we may change how we do that in the future, but I just I don't think that this is going to be a make or break for this adventure. So, any other healing or preparation want to be done before you head into the cathedral?
Uh, so we go in, boys.
All right. I'm just going to leave Hudson and Amnar out here because I don't want to move their tokens around. But we'll just say that they're following you closely.
All right. Is that just a visual effect, or is there a great big spell circle there we need to worry about?
Oh no, that's there. It's not glowing though. It's there but not active. And you guys are on the first floor. Um, the visuals, you're technically under a balcony right now. Just just so you know. And that door to your left and right, those are our doors on the balcony level.
Ah,
Yeah. Like I said, the whole the whole way this is set up really makes dynamic lighting confusing.
so is this purple glow ritual circle glow? Is this delirium glow? Is this just the
Yeah,
map?
yeah, it's I mean, it's mostly the map, but yeah, there's delirium in here, and that's probably causing the circle to glow a little bit, but it's not. Well, everybody can roll Arcana.
Isn't Hudson the only person who's any good at this?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, well, dang.
But we get a 19 anyway. So you don't really you guys have been to the Amethyst Academy Tower. You saw circles and stuff that were powered up and working. These have a little bit of juice in them, but they're not super they're not you don't get the sense that they'll hurt you.
I mean, I guess I would like to sort of flag that in the back of my head as um, come back and check that out later. But I definitely want to go find that paperwork.
All right. Yeah, let's see here. As you guys move further into the Cathedral of St. Vitruvio houses a vast interior space. A monumental rotunda topped with a 250-foot high dome forms the central sanctuary where the brazier of the sacred flame is set. The ribbed roof features an elaborate fresco depicting an angelic host descending from on high, lifting the wretched and the lost towards a divine light symbolized by a blazing sun. A row of stout yawning windows rings the base of the dome, bordered by multifaceted mirrors that create angular beams of light, leaving spotlights on the floor and walls around the central altar. 4 halls extend in each cardinal direction like wheel spokes from the rotunda. Colossal marble columns decorated with cherubs line the aisles down each and support high vaulted ceilings 120 feet overhead. Murals upon the ceiling and the aisles depict scenes of saints, angels, and martyrs performing righteous acts of mercy, compassion, and sacrifice. Each hall ends in a semicircular arched stained glass window 50 feet high, except the southern hall that serves as the main entrance, above which is a rose window. Unnatural hues form outside. Unnatural hues from outside flood this once holy place through the many windows, and cast the chambers in an unsettling and otherworldly light. The sanctuary has been defiled by the countless carcasses of the Garmyrs many slaughtered. Broken bones and severed limbs are strewn about the carpets, and stretched skin and furry hides. Debris and refuse are caked into the cracks and crevices. Vibrant red blood smears the floor and walls. Blades, barbed chains, and meat hooks dangle from the torch sconces. Unrecognizable forms of hanging meat decorate the elaborate chandelier above. And the heart of the cathedral is a tired platform upon which rests a 5 foot wide granite brazier. Instead of a glorious golden flame, piled within is a mountain of blood soaked skulls. And that would be this thing in the very middle here. You guys are kind of far away, but this is the brazier. And he's not here, but the fact that this brazier has been uh, defiled would be a bit of an affront to Hudson, assuming he still follows his religion. Um, not only is the flame out, which it should never be out, but having carcasses and blood and bone in it, that is blasphemous in a way.
Well, that feels like something that's going to make a lot happen really quickly. Do we want to check the side rooms before we mess with the horrifying altar?
Yeah, in the interest of speeding this up, there's nothing in the side rooms.
Oh, all right.
Sorry, I did not prepare. This is a very large place, and I did not put anything in the side rooms.
So we search for a minute and I find what I'm looking for?
Nope. Sorry. So
Well,
close though.
let's go kick the weird cursed skulls then.
You gonna leave Hudson to mess with the altar while you go searching?
I think even though Nock is like super anxious to have it in his hands, he also understands that if you all like summon a giant devil in here, we're all gonna die. and so he should probably keep an eye out.
All right. So, are you all going to tinker with this brazier?
I think before I do, we've messed with this before and it's never worked. My like checking for, was it divine sense? I'm thinking about doing this near the altar. Which means celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go up to that altar and I'm gonna use my divine sense.
Um, are you trained in religion? Do you have proficiency in religion?
Proficiency, no.
Okay. Um, do you character backstory wise, what is your relationship with the this religion? I know you're not necessarily a fan of the Silver Order. You've had your issues with them, but the religion as a whole, um, the belief system, how do you what is your relationship just in that sense?
I think that Finch is familiar, but not necessarily like a devout follower like Hudson might be, or like a cleric would be. Um,
Were you ever?
no.
Okay. Um, yeah, you don't sense any evil here other than just the fact that this has been tainted in some way. But nothing, no no undead or fiends or anything like that. Though, conversely, I guess, um, you know, all those times that you went to holy places, sanctified places, and kind of got a bad feeling, you're not getting that here. Whatever part of you that disagrees with uh, the divine uh, is not is not being affected here.
Hmm.
But let's see here. Um, I'm gonna have Hudson roll religion with advantage. Maybe if I can find the. There it is. Oh, he got a crit. So uh, Hudson is going to start cleaning out the brazier. He's going to start taking all the bones, the bodies out. Um, yeah, he's going to try and get rid of that, scrub it as clean as he can. I don't know if he's got magic that can do it or not. If he doesn't, he'll definitely ask for help, and he will try to uh, ultimately set it ablaze again. Would anyone like to help or do other things while he does that?
Yeah,
You
I
know
think
what?
I'll drop
I'll
it.
get. I'm gonna get elbow deep in this.
I think with Nock's sort of general paranoia, he is very specifically posting up, waiting for whatever bad thing this is going to cause.
All right. Who said they were going to help?
I did.
And
All
Finch will
right.
help.
So are you guys both just trying to help him clean it out and get it spiffy for now?
Yep. Kind of letting Hudson take the lead, and just help me out however he directs me.
Fantastic. With both of you helping, um, it takes much less time. So I'm going to need everyone to roll only a single Constitution saving throw um, for contamination, since you are in deep haze, unless you have any reasons to not do it. And you can all do it with advantage.
I was gonna ask, since I'm working next to Finch as we're cleaning this out, do I have it, if I'm in his aura or not?
Yeah. If you're helping, if you're near Finch cleaning this brazier, um, you guys can do it with the +4 bonus. So just need Finch to do it.
I
Finch got a crit.
Oh, who? Oh, we've only got 3 here. Why am I thinking there's 4? Because I'm playing as Hudson. Never mind. So you all pass. Just need a 10 or higher. Um, Finch, as this gets cleaner and cleaner, um, your unease starts to grow. You don't know why, but a part of you doesn't like cleaning this out.
Hmm.
Um, and finally, uh, once it is clean, Hudson uh, will tell everyone to stand back as he's about to use thaumaturgy, his cantrip, to set it ablaze again. And when he does this, a part of you wants to move really far back. And yeah, if everyone else is fine, uh, Hudson casts thaumaturgy, causing a golden flame to start flickering and eventually catch. And while it isn't large, there is now once again a flame in the cathedral. Um, and when that flame flickers to life, 2 secret doors appear.
And out of them come horrible, mutated monstrosities.
No, they do not. But they do lead uh, further down into some catacombs. The rest of the cathedral, this floor and the upper floors and everything, uh, 2-year-olds, for what you guys can see, has been destroyed by the Garmyr. But as this flame was out, and the secret passages blockaded, hidden, you get a sense that whatever's below, they haven't touched. Um, Most of it should be intact, except for the ravages of time.
Yeah. Do you want to explore that first, or do you want to go maybe to that upper floor and some of those rooms?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I said, I didn't populate anything in here on
No.
this particular map.
Ooh, the secret tunnel.
The only question I have is left or right. It's for where I put you on the next map.
Split the party? Flip a coin?
You know, I'm a right-handed guy, so let's go left.
To the left. All right. Everybody on a new map?
Yep.
All right. The stairs descend into a short corridor with a semicircular alcove at one end. The opposite way leads to a crossed intersection of arched passageways heading in each cardinal direction. Inside the alcove is a magnificent 10-foot tall marble statue of an angelic figure set upon a pedestal. The angel holds a weapon in one hand, and in the other bears a round silver shield, polished to a mirror-like sheen. A column of light shines down from a hole in the ceiling above, illuminating the sculpture in a beam of heavenly light. And from there, the light bounces off the shield down the hallway, illuminating it.
Can I walk up to the statue and be like, "Are you my patron?"
Uh,
I feel like we're about to watch you get smote.
yeah, no. Nothing happens with that.
Okay.
Well, should we make our way
Did
down the
the
hallway?
did the weapon and shield look like something plunderable, or is this like a just so we have some light through the hall?
Uh,
Decorative, but not particularly practical.
uh, you can't steal it from the statue. They're pretty affixed. That's all I'll say for now.
Are you talking about this statue?
No, the
Oh,
one right
Some of this.
here.
behind us. Okay.
Yep, and it's got a beam of light shining down on it,
Okay.
and then the shield is uh sending that light this direction.
Should we go down this? Check out the first door here.
Left or west or south?
I think we're gonna end up having to go everywhere because I'm pretty sure this is the spirit temple. I think this is a light
Yeah,
puzzle. It's a light puzzle,
yeah,
gang.
you're not far off.
Well, don't spoil it.
So we're going north first.
I was just spreading out to try to get a better view of lay of the land.
Yeah,
Um,
I was gonna do this.
I mean, do we want to at
So,
least open these
on the north-
doors and just see what's here?
So let
Yeah.
me hold on. You went up to 5. So let me find that one and read what's there. This doesn't have a description, but this circular room has a domed roof painted with images of knights carrying holy flames upon their hands and marching in a spiraling formation towards a central glowing light. A large marble uh, a large marble font of water rests within the center of the room with a tragic looking statue perched on the far end. Water flows from the statue's eyes down its face, falling gently into the pool below. The statue depicts an angelic man looking up to the heavens with a look of sorrowful anguish upon his crying face. His hands rest an inch above the water, fingers curled up as if he begs, "Why?" to the heavens. Along the base of the fountain are 4 evenly spaced iron handles.
Hmm. Is this like holy water fountain water?
Uh, you know what? I'm going to say yes.
Does it seem like something here rotates?
Maybe. You could
Are
try it.
these the handles or are the handles on here?
Uh, the handles are on the fountain, like the base of the fountain. So I would say it'd be like right here and at the top and bottom. If something were to rotate, it seems like you would be able to rotate the fountain to look in different directions.
Okay, let's keep looking before we move anything. We open one of the doors down here.
Sure, which one?
Let's do this one.
All right, that is number 1. Let me read that description. You
Oh
can go on
no,
and
this
open
is
the
the bad
door.
room.
These long rooms are lined with ancient stone slabs laid out with the mummified remains of clerics and paladins of the sacred flame. The bodies simply adorned with a single trinket or weapons from their former lives. Each clutches a holy symbol in their hands and has smooth stones placed upon their eyes. Surrounding each stone platform are dozens of candles in various shapes and sizes. The tombs here are untouched and covered in thick dust. The stone slab floor and low ceiling, paired with the many tombs and niches lined with skulls, ever watching those who enter, make even these large, spacious rooms feel claustrophobic and unsettling.
Well, my impulse is to shut this door for now. This feels like the room where we
Oh,
screw something up and fight 8 zombies. Or mummies.
so this is the Western Tomb specific. Sorry, there's 3 total tombs, and that was the general description for all of them. But this is the Western Tomb. The candles of this great hall are lit with ever burning flames that cause a dance of dim light across the various tombs. Shadows cast upon the walls and floor filter with ambience of warmth and welcome.
Oh, that sounds much nicer. Warmth and welcome.
Moving on.
Oh, one more thing.
Who labeled that zombie room?
No, that's it. All right. So if you want to open that one, yeah. So this is another tomb, but this is the southwest tomb. The candles of this hall have all gone out, casting the room in a cold darkness. The deafening silence of the hall of dead in the hall of dead is eerie. Upon one of the ancient tombs lies a shining shield that just catches the light drifting down from the stairs. The shield is clutched in the hands of the mummified remains of a great saint.
Guys, I want that shield.
One thing at a time. All right, do we want to go check down the other hallway?
It looks like the very back. There's more room to the room here. Like there's more hallway to back there.
Where the statue with the handles was?
No, like all the way back here. There's more to the room.
Oh, back here?
Yeah, in the very back.
Let's try to not walk past any zombies yet.
Yeah.
Let's go north and see what's happening. Although you said there's 3 tombs. Is it also just more tombs up here?
There's more than just tombs.
There's zombies.
Zombie.
All right. So this, to the north, is the scriptorium. The scriptorium is a large square room lined with wooden shelves from floor to ceiling. The shelves are overflowing with assorted texts, papers, scrolls, and documents, all loosely organized by date. In the middle of the room are 4 large wooden tables, flanked by rows of wooden stools. Several old tomes and scrolls lay upon the tables, along with inkwells and quills. Ink stains in tables, and one of the inkwells has toppled over, causing the ink to spill onto the floor and run through the cracks within the stone. This seems like a spot Knock would like to be.
Yep. I'll let the shadow walk in first. Anything else unusual? Anything fire arrows at its head?
Uh, Fire arrows? No. But yes, something does happen. 1 second. Um, as the shadow walks in, yeah, these things are not. They're smart, but not the smartest. As the shadow walks in, a wraith materializes, as do two warp witches. So I will need you all to roll initiative.
This is why Nock has never been the first one through a door uh, since he learned how to summon a shadow.
My little my aura thingy for initiative not automatic.
I think it is for you, but I don't know if it is for anyone else.
Should be a plus. No, it can't be right. But it should be a +4 from my aura. And I rolled a 5. And I have a
Okay.
-1 dex modifier.
You should be at 8.
It should be at 8.
Does everyone else get it?
Yeah. As long as you're within 10 feet. Yep, 10 feet.
Well, everybody else is already first, so it doesn't matter. But okay, now I don't think it changed anything order wise, but that's okay. Amnar's first, so we're just gonna have him shoot because that's easy. Which one? We're just gonna have him shoot at the Arcane Wraith if you guys are cool with that.
Two.
Getting an 11 and a 27. The 27 hits, dealing 7, 9 total damage. Bull, it's your turn.
The encounter is not big enough to rage. But like if I don't rage, I take a lot of damage.
You don't have to grow, it's optional, but you can't decide to do it later.
Well, it's not even about the growing part. It's about using rage and the limited number I have. So like use a rage for each room. I'll be out pretty quick.
And there may or may not be other fights to be had in this area.
I know. I
So who
know
knows?
that's the problem. That's the math. That's we go. Al's trying to hit this guy. We'll go for which
All right, no rage,
two.
but going in anyway. Go for it.
We'll just normal attack. I think I got enough. 18.
18 hits.
Perfect. For 7. I can still gamble that though, can't I?
Yes, you can if you want.
Hey, I think that's a good roll. That's double damage.
All right. That's 14 total damage.
Look at that. And then we'll 20 for 13. Oh, we definitely gotta gamble on 13, guys, right? This will either hurt a lot to me. Oh, that hurts a lot.
It sure does. You take 13 damage.
Well, I
Anything
hurt him
else?
pretty well.
Yeah, you did.
No,
He
no, I
is
think we're good
bloodied.
now. I think we're good. Finch will come and help me.
Knock, it's your turn.
All right. Um, did Amnar even hit the Arcane Wraith?
Amnar did hit the Arcane Wraith with one shot. He dealt 9 total damage.
I'm going to move the shadow up to cover the other Warp Witch. No, I'm not. It's a Warp Witch. I'm going to put it in front of the Arcane Wraith. And then I will shoot Warp Witch.
Warp Witch 2. Go for it. "24 hits.
24 damage.
You kill it. It had 18 life left.
And then I will step back through the door.
All right. Arcane Wraith's turn. All right. It will. How smart is it? It's smart, and it has. And it knows magic. So it's not fooled by the shadow and is going to attempt to go through it. Pass it by. Do you get to do stuff to it as soon as it moves or when it moves out of range?
When it tries to move out of range.
Okay, so it goes through you because it does have that ability to incorporeal movement. The wraith can move through other creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. So that's 5, 10, 15 feet of movement, and now 20. And you're going to do something?
Yep. And if I hit it with this, it doesn't make that move.
Yep.
25. And
Yep, that
24 points of
hits.
damage.
It did not like that. Yeah, he knew that it was a shadow, but he did not know your shadow's abilities. So, but now he does. But that is he still has an attack that doesn't stop him from attacking, right?
Right.
Okay, so he will attempt to. Can it do his attack? So I don't know if it can do its normal attack against because the shadow's considered a construct, right?
Object.
Or an object, yeah.
Yeah.
You you tell me what you think. Let's make this to the public. That didn't put the information there. I want the information there.
If it makes you feel better, that misses anyway, resolving the problem.
Well, it's not an attack. It's a con save.
Oh.
There we go. I just copy pasted. It does say the target, but I don't know if objects can make con saves.
It doesn't say that it has to be a creature. So it can make a con save. It uses my saving throws.
Okay. Then it's gonna do that. Con save, Constitution save of 14.
What's the damage taken though? That feels like it's supposed to follow up a physical attack.
It doesn't have a physical attack. That's it. It has spells it can cast, and it has life drain. That's it. But on a hit, it takes 4d8 plus 3 necrotic damage. So you pass. Nothing happens on a success.
All right.
So it's good still.
I mean, I'd much
Follow-up
rather have
question.
it eat that attack than one of us. So
Yeah.
Follow-up question to that, since it's using Nox con save, but targeting the target, if Nox is
would have your
within
bonus.
my aura, would he get my aura benefit?
yes.
Huh.
Interesting. Okay.
Neat. Anyway, so it misses its attack and it can't move anymore. Harry, I see you've joined us. It is your turn. This is the first round of combat.
I think it's first of many, or like
Hard to say. I'm not spoiling anything, but it's the first. You are missing a bunch of spell slots from the previous session's battles. And I did use another spell slot at the beginning of this one to help heal yourself and Bull. But you still have a couple, and of course your cantrips and your regular weapons.
well, we're just gonna let's hit this guy with Sacred Flame.
Cool.
Did he pass the 18?
He did not.
I've been radiant damage.
It's bloodied now.
Sweet. I'm gonna move to right there.
Sounds good. Finch, it's your turn.
All come and join the party. And I think I'm gonna pop up and attack Warp Witch 1. Warp Witch
Go for it.
1.
24 will hit.
And again. Oh,
A crit hits. So time to do math, eh? So 16 plus 5 is 21, 27. You know how I've said a bunch in the past that you guys like leaving things at 1 health?
uh,
That hits. So you kill it. It had 1 life.
it's always so tempting to smite on a crit, but then I'm like, it's just gonna die anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. The warp witches were not super problematic, and it seems like the arcane wraith won't be either. Um, the arcane wraith is the kind of creature that shouldn't be a problem until it is, and then it's a big problem. But anyway, that's your turn. Back to the top with Amnar. We'll just have him shoot at it twice again. Both hit this time. So dealing 19, and he did a lot more damage this time. That's enough to kill it. Huzzah! You guys have uh, killed everything in this room. And you are free to look around.
Knock is going to start investigating.
Okay. You do know the relative time frame of when the wedding took place, and this is organized vaguely chronologically, so you can roll with advantage.
Nice.
Is anyone else wanting to look around in this space for anything in particular or just in general?
The general.
Yeah, I'll also look around. What was it that I've been wanting to look at before? Man, it's been a while. I forget the things I was interested in.
Eh, if we remember, we can say it. We can retcon that you looked here. But yeah. Let's get some rolls on the board.
Am I searching the ruins of Drakkenheim?
Yes, most definitely.
Well, that's good. How much does that give me? Another 4, so that's a 19.
This was not a super difficult check to be making with all the information you had and the fact that this was relatively untouched space. And yeah, you are able to find some church records of the marriage between your sister and Prince Leonard. All kinds of official stamps and seals are on it. This should constitute proof for just about everyone. Only the naysayest of naysayers would have any problems with this. Um, Hudson, you rolled perception and got a crit. Um, I'll say this: you um, weren't so interested in the historical texts or anything. Um, I think I might sneeze. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Um, yeah, you weren't looking through the books or anything. Your eye was drawn to the statue at the south of the room. Um, it's a very large statue depicting uh, a paladin of old. Um, can you roll either religion or history? Either one. 19 religion. Yes, this is a statue depicting what's his name? Uh, the paladin Ignatius. He's a very perhaps the most famous paladin of the Silver Order, their history. Um, and you notice that this statue seems to be uh, movable. It's clearly too large for any of you to move, but perhaps there's a way to figure out a way to make it move. Did anybody else search the room?
Um, I did think of one thing that I would be looking for. Uh, I wanted
Yeah, you don't
to
find it.
okay. Do you want to know what I wasn't going to find?
What were you looking for specifically?
Uh, Anything on what this other thing that is being worshipped by like the ratlings and whatnot, this statue that I keep seeing that seems to have some sort of a connection.
Um,
But yeah, apparently I don't find it.
uh, roll one more time. We'll say you will have rolled with advantage since you're looking for something you've come across a bunch and you have a bit of a connection to. Um, okay. Uh, with a 12, you don't find anything super specific, um, like the name of what it is or its goals or anything like that. But you do come across a very old book, probably centuries old, that talks about uh, demons. Um, you know it must be old because uh, it's been illegal to summon demons or anything like that for centuries and centuries. Um, but it describes what most demons want, and that's power and influence over this world. There was a time where they would come and had access to this world, and chaos would ensue anytime they got access. Um, and a lot of the things you're feeling, um, a lot of the things the Ratlings have done, just a lot of things you've come across in general. Um, a lot of it is described in this book. Bull, did you search it all? For
I'm gonna be
anything,
looking for
anything?
scrolls
Okay, you're looking for some scrolls.
for
Roll for me.
15.
A 15. I need you to roll 2d6.
9.
Wow, that's a lot. Um, let me roll a table real quick.
I want more scrolls that I can randomly use, like Fireball or something.
All right. You find a scroll of Raise Dead, a scroll of Contact Other Plane, Control Water.
That one.
What was that?
That one really piques my interest.
Um, 2 scrolls of Dispel Evil and Good, a scroll of Greater Invisibility,
I like
Hold
that one.
Monster,
Old monster.
It's like hold person, but affects most everything.
Maelstrom, Maelstrom, Skill Empowerment, and finally, Staggering Smite. That was a good roll.
Are you all cool if I take greater invisibility?
I will let you have it.
Yeah.
Also, don't we have another contact other plane?
Do we?
Yeah, we
I know
got it
you
all
had
the way.
an item needed for that, but do you have the spell of it? I don't know.
I thought we found both.
You may
Because it
have.
was
It was a while
they were
ago. I don't
together.
remember.
Yeah, I mean it was like the 10th session or something. It's a long time ago.
What? I've been holding on to that this whole time. I want to use that.
It's been in the inventory list.
Was that like a week I missed, maybe? Out of
I have
uses.
no idea.
So long ago.
I know. It's we're coming to the
Actually,
end-ish.
you know what's even
You guys are
better?
getting there.
I think we have 3 now. Because we got another one in the Mage's Tower.
I'm looking up this spell. Maybe it's not even like what I'm really thinking of it will do. Okay. That could still be helpful. It's not exactly what I was thinking it was, but it could. I could still be very interested in that. Cool.
All right. So yeah, that is what was found in this room.
So just to verify, we do have 3 of those. That is number 3.
All I ask is before you use it, let me know the session beforehand so that I can read up on it and and
Sure.
and
I
make
mean,
a
yeah.
plan for that.
Sounds like I have to ask some specific questions to maybe have answers to. So I'm gonna have to think of some specific stuff too.
All right.
Well, then you know what? I'll cross that off my list and give that to Finch and all that. Then
And again, there are
Finch,
3 of
do you?
those.
Yeah, I'll let Finch have all. Finch, do you want the 2 evil and good potions?
Sure.
It's kind of like a more of a your thing, not my thing. Knock, do you want them?
The dispel good and evil.
Yeah.
I mean, I would take them, or maybe I take one. Maybe Amnar takes one, because I feel like that spell's more powerful than it sounds. Yeah, you can cause celestials, elementals, fey fiends, and undead to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. But you can also burn up the spell to basically cast banishment. And it's 1 fail and they're gone. That's real strong against some stuff. Yeah, Finch, you should hold one of those. It feels like it's going to be narratively important.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm okay if you want to hold all of those. You are
And
number 1 most likely to
are
be in melee range of fiends.
and those are scrolls, right? Scroll of dispel evil and good.
Yeah, and I think there was 2 of them.
Yep. I think if you look it up, it's actually good and evil, but
No, so
yeah.
they actually changed it. In older editions, it was good and evil, but I think on all the spells that say both, they changed it to alphabetical now.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because it messes with me too. That's the only reason I think about it.
Well, I went to what this says is amongst the shelves are 2d6 rare spell scrolls from the cleric spell list, including a scroll of raised dead. So I gave you 9 scrolls that I generated from a magic item shop. um, and it said specifically good and evil, so I just assumed that that's how it would be in D&D Beyond and Roll20, but I could be wrong. I don't know. And then I also threw in the raised dead scroll.
I'm distracted literally reading every single feat in the game.
I don't know if any of us can even use the skill empowerment scroll because it said like artificer, bard, sorcerer, and wizard. I don't think that's any of us.
Didn't you say anyone can use any scroll for this campaign?
Yeah, since none of you can really use magic, I'm allowing scrolls and wands and things to be used by anyone.
Yeah, but it's a concentration, and I think when I rage, it just kind of messes with that.
Yeah, you can't concentrate.
So
But skill empowerment
skill,
sounds like an out of combat.
well, it's like gives a. It could be.
But yeah, I mean that's one that we don't have to worry so much about who has it in a hurry. We just don't want to forget we have it. That could be fun to like give someone expertise and like a knowledge skill that we don't have.
Finch, do you want the staggering smite scroll? 'Cause this is like your thing.
Could save you a spell slot if nothing else.
Well, it does like if you hit someone, it does 46 psychic damage.
Fun.
Well, what I mean is that it's a concentration spell, so he could cast it without having to use a spell slot, and then also do his divine smite on top of it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's concentration, and I can't concentrate. It's kind of not my thing.
I mean, you could have just now in this fight. You didn't rage.
You know, I could have, but I also love raging too much to want to try and plan out a spell around that.
That can be like a good like first round of combat. Like you're going in, you pop that up, you go in, you smack him with it, and then you rage.
A first good round one is if I just have a scroll of fireball. Well, no, I got I guess Maelstrom's concentration, isn't it?
I have no idea. I don't even know what that one does. I just,
It's a
like I
30
said, I
foot
rolled it on a.
it's a 30-foot cone of water that pulls everything into the middle if they fail a string save.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm pretty sure it's concentration. That one would be like a great, yeah. It's like creates a 30-foot radius center point that's difficult terrain, 5 foot deep of water. And if they fail, they get pulled 10 feet towards the center. And they take 66 bludgeoning. That'd be a good one for like knock. He always sits in the back and has a range of 120 feet. You want it?
What was the spell?
Maelstrom.
I mean, I'll always take more options.
It's a 30-foot aerial denial, and if they run into it and fail, they take like 66 damage.
Scroll of Maelstrom. And does that have that has a built-in DC based on its rarity, right?
You know, someone's gonna look that up.
I would
It's a strength
assume
saving
so.
throw, but looking it up doesn't give me a save. I know it's a strength save.
Yeah, I think all scrolls uh have a DC based on its rarity, and these are all rare.
And, I don't know. I'll give Hudson skill empowerment and Finch staggering smite since
Cool.
those aren't really ones I care to mess with. Got that, Finch? You might want to write it down. Staggering smites roll.
Adding it to my inventory.
And then Hudson skill empowerment.
You know, I had really thought I was going to take sharpshooter, but I'm not sure sharpshooter's a good choice for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot you found your thing. So yes, you do get your extra
So
ability points or feet.
technically, Nock is not like 100% vanilla human. Could he possibly take elven accuracy?
Uh, I don't think so.
I figured
Um,
that's the only one that was sort of unequivocally a good choice.
yeah, I don't. Mostly because
Mm.
he may not be fully human, but elves are extremely rare in this setting. You guys haven't really looked into that at all, but they are.
I mean, I feel like lore wise, it's not really the issue. It's that it makes every attack roll you make with advantage triple advantage.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know, and that's. I mean, you guys are already stupid powerful, um, so that's not as much of an issue. I just don't think that he would have elvish ancestry, even if he's got other things. I don't think it would be elvish.
Well, that's weird. I have fiddled with Nox whatever so often that when I change my dexterity, it doesn't actually resolve a bunch of stuff. Did it figure it out? Oh no, I figured it out. Cool. I now have 22 AC.
You are tankier than I am. I'm gonna start putting you at the front of the line.
I'm half tempted, except that I have 69 hit points.
Wait, that's okay. That is a lot lower than I do.
I was gonna say, if you
But
have
that
worse
reminds me,
hit
there's a
points than
fight.
me, I need to know what your character is doing.
Sorry, what?
I'll say, if you have worse hit points than me, something's wrong because I have
Yeah.
6 levels of rogue.
But that reminds me, there's a shiny shield and a secret
Yes.
room.
Um. Oh, hey, there's another room here.
There certainly is, but we're not going through it because it is time to end for the night.
Wow, wow.
As for shiny shield, I don't think there was one in this room. Was
Not
there?
in this
No,
room.
not in this room.
Like 2
In
rooms
the
back.
south. Uh,
Yeah. So far, you guys have only seen one additional shield, which was in
one of
the southern tomb.
yeah, that one.
But there might be others in other places. You're just not going through them.
Dual wielding. You said there's nothing in the side rooms.
I did not say that.
Well,
I was
side rooms
Uh,
upstairs in
I
the
just
upstairs.
cathedral.
There's
I
still several
described
down here.
I described what you saw in the side room, from the entrance. You guys did not go in it.
Yeah.
Um,
My suspicion is we want to try to get a good lay of the land because I feel like we can redirect the light to prevent undead attacks.
um, maybe. I'm not sure. Um, I will say that's redirecting the light has does things, but yeah. Anyway, out of curiosity, can you guys see the map where you've been before?
It's grayed out, but yes.
Okay. Um, because this is a puzzle area that requires you to potentially bounce light, I tried to do a thing where, like, leaving a fog of war area around it so you could get a sense of the map, which is not something I'd done before. So just wanted to make sure you guys were able to see it, because I can see the whole map. I can't tell what you guys see. But yeah, with that, I'm going to have to get off of here and go to bed for the night. I will see you all next week.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye bye.